Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good and that everything is okay. I hope that God has taken good care of you and God has been so faithful and gracious to your family. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're watching me for the very first time, my good name is Victoria Mima. Once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for being real. Thank you so much for being genuine. Thank you so much for keeping it locked here. It's always a pleasure, guys, to have you on board, just as I said. So if you're watching me for the very first time, like you've never come across with this woman who speaks a million words within a second, just pause. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that anytime I get to upload any video, YouTube will definitely notify you. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to you, my returning subscribers. Of course, we wouldn't be here without you guys. We wouldn't be this far without your support. It has taken your support, resilience, your sacrifice, your time, your bundles, your internet, your Wi-Fi. You literally include me in your monthly shoppings. You say, let me pay Wi-Fi because I want to watch Victoria. Asanteni sana. I love you right back. You already know that you have a very special part in my heart, and mine is just to update you so that usiwachwe nyuma. How are you doing? Mentally, psychologically, spiritually, and even physically. I'll just love to know how you guys doing down there at the comment section. Ni kubaya uanga mnanisukuma. Yani mukianza tu kudoubt najua kakitu, mnaanza kunisukuma Viki. But you know what? I said I'll be updating you everything. And while niko kwa shughuli zangu za kurekodi hapa na pale, nikakutana na and ladies and gentlemen, today it's yet another interesting video. Yani nyinyi mumenifuata Facebook. Mimi nimepost kitu huko. It's very unfortunate that it's not opening because you all know that I'm having technical issues, but I'm currently working on. Trusting God that in a few days we'll have sorted out everything. Guys, can you see? It's not moving. It's not like nilikuwa nataka kuwafungulia niwaonyeshe kitu, but I'll just say then at your own time, go follow me on Facebook at Victoria Mima, and go down side here kuna post nilipost ya demo Facebook na Obinna hapa chini, and you go open those comments because natakanga mjione nyinyi wenyewe. Ladies and gentlemen, a day ago or 2 days rather, it was Father's Day. And let me tell you mine. I was just watching to a certain clip kwa Jio Obi alikuwa ametulia tuna kids wake. You all understand? Oh, Obi posted that clip. He was just interacting with babies, baby Ila, baby Lola, Brianna, like all Obinna's children. And now here comes, I just went and started reading the comment section. And currently we have twins in the picture, right? So everybody, now we cannot say anything without involving twins in the picture, because our beautiful girls finally arrived, and we're so proud and so happy, to have them at this particular moment. But today, I want to explain to you some important things that makes fans believe the way they believe, because up to today, mpaka watu niliwapostia juzi ile page baba, ile comment baba ya baby aliambia Obi happy birthday son. Mungeenda kwa reply za hizo father in love, vitu kama hizo. So hizo vitu ziko. Una understand? Like hizo vitu ziko. I even read a comment on my FB page that I posted, and I was just doing my things, and this fan just came and said wazazi wa twins, and you can go and check that comment. I think it's heading to 500 likes. So it means on my own Facebook page, people are coming, and those are fans, and that's how we do it on this channel. But now, let me bring you the good side of these things and pose to you a rhetorical question. And yes, I'm going to ask you this question, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to answer it for you in points form. Why do you think fans wako very comfortable na hata watishu na hata wajali ku-involve twins in all this thing, ama ku-involve twin kwa hizi maneno? You will hear people saying baba ya twins, and people are very fun and they are very serious about it, and they are writing it and leaving it in the comment section, and other people also are coming and liking those comments and having them have so many likes. So it definitely means somebody comes and writes such a comment and people just come and support it. Now one haraka. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, Obinna is loved globally. One reason that makes people love Obinna, regardless ya kusetiwa na kupigwa mawe kwa mtandao. The first reason as to why wasa wanapendanga Obinna is because number one of the kids factor. Unajua Obi is a present dad. Obinna is a man that every woman will pray for. Like, you know, a man that every child will just pray to have. A present, loving and responsible is of it is all. And you must agree with me that a good percentage of fans or people love Obinna because of that fact. The fact that yeye anasemanga hata kama mambo na mama watoto wangu ijaenda vizuri, but mimi sitaachilia watoto wangu wakae ni kama wana wazazi na mimi najiweza. If I have somewhere that I have a good house, you know, I can afford them, I'll just bring my baby and, you know, sit with them. That is a rare thing. So naonanga hata ma celebrities wengi, wase wengi wako na watoto, but hata wengine watakangi ati wajulikana wako na watoto. So most people by they love Obinna. And for me, I keep saying this again and again and again. One thing that has kept me very consistent with Obinna brand, and the reason as why I keep rooting for Obinna even as a brand, is the kids factor. Like nothing beats that point for me. Like mse mwenye ameamua, regardless of what is happening, I'll be there for my kids. I'll watch over my kids. I'll do whatever it takes to just make sure that my babies are okay. I'll make sure that my baby... So that kids factor, ladies and gentlemen. So the fact that hata fan anaweza anza involve twins, it means that even with twins, people just assume like the same way the other babies are well taken good care of, it is okay. You understand? The second reason as to why people are very comfortable kusema kitu kama hii. And now this is a fact. You see, them on Facebook and Obinna, they have come a long way. These are two different brands who have built over a period of time. These two people didn't just wake up and came be on limelight. Obinna has been in industry for more than 15 years. And he usually admits na anasema the past 13 years zimekuwa miaka zake za kulana. Like he has learned so much in between those 13 years. Again with them on Facebook. With everything that she has been through. So these are the people that their hard work is finally paying off. These are the people that their consistency is truly showing up. The reason as to why somebody could write even such a ninina comment na ako very comfortable na anajua hata sahi Obi, the fact that he celebrates baby swings. Yesterday he was on a show with Tony Mwiringa. I told you guys. And Tony Mwiringa akaambia Obinna describe them on Facebook. And do you know what Obinna said? Obi was like very hardworking. Imagine having somebody like Obi in your circle. That even when no one recognizes what you do, he will still get the guts to tell the world that huyo dem nae anakuanga kujituma. That's why unaona fans are joking all over saying hata isi baba twins, because people understand that like Obinna na dem wa Facebook ni wase wa nyumba moja. And I keep telling you guys, like, nobody can separate this duo. Nobody can make them like start hating one another. It can never make sense and it can never happen. The third reason, ladies and gentlemen, kwa nini huyo mtu aliandika hiyo comment section ni kwa vile, you know, the first photo yenye baby alipost kabla aseme ati watoi wamekuja. Hakuna picha alipost akasema it's about time, and Obi was like wakuje sasa. Surely, can somebody say wakuje sasa kama anakuhate ama kama akutaki mazuri? It is very impossible. And the reason, by the other reason as to unaona fans wanaandikanga hivyo and then kwa hiyo page yangu you will see those comments. You will see how many likes they have. Even me, I was shocked. Another reason as to why is because unajua Obinna na demo wa Facebook wako na secret ya thrive online. Naambianga Kenyan celebrities, you don't do what? You don't every day how quick kwa limelight kwa sababu uko na numbers mingi. You don't trend because of numbers. Numbers don't make you trend. The only people that can make you trend are your fans. Once you know how to associate with them, once you know where to put your fans, once you know how you treat your fans, once you understand, guys, how to rate your fans, like wanataka aje, it is your fans that makes you trend. And them on Facebook now, Obinna, they have mastered that tactics. That is why on Facebook on TikTok there is a girl who is called ZP. ZP has been a diehard fan of Obinna since day one, and she's the only girl on TikTok who does what we need to do when we are supporting these celebrities. ZP ataenda angalia ka video kako wapi, Obinna amewin wapi, in case kuna nini ana comment na ana repost na wase wanaonea hapo. We also have a girl on TikTok there she's called Get Him Shy. People like #wababy, #baby. People like Maggie First Lady. These are fans wenye they want these people to remain on trending. So what do? They support them. How do they support them? Wanaenda hata kuangalia amefanya video wapi. Wanaenda hata kuangalia. So ladies and gentlemen, that the fact that they both have fans that do root for them, fans that do support them genuinely, fans that can do whatever it takes to just make sure that by the end of the day they remain on the top of the table. So hiyo connection na bond wamebuild na fans. That's why unaona fans anaweza andika anything na express bila kufeel maybe atashurutishwa ama maybe ataletanishwa juu. The last reason, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go back to Obinna's kids. Allow me to take you way back some few months hata simbali. There was a time Obinna's daughter herself, Lola, Team Lola, najua mnakuanga hapo. Kuna place Obi alikuwa ameenda bila demo wa Facebook. And Lola gained the strength. And Lola asked his dad straight on the face, mbona hukuenda na demo wa Facebook? So it again tells us or this particular question sasa inatupea reason kwa nini tumefika hapa mahali tumefika. In a way that even the kids love this girl. And you all know why those kids love this girl. The truth of the matter remains to be, this girl, while they were worked with that, they achieved a lot of things that remains to be on the top forever. They created a very strong bond that nobody can even break. And these two are movements on their own. And nobody can be, like these two, Obinna is the king of online. Them on Facebook is the queen of online. Wengine wanakuja tu baada ya wao. But they did, like, these people, those moments walikuwa na together, they created something yenye, it requires a wave to form such a thing. So even watoi, like watoi wanampenda, and that is a fact. Na wewe unajua kwa nini watoi wanampenda? Watoi wanampenda kwa sababu hata baby anakuanga msichana amejiheshimu, anajua vile anajibeba na ni mtu wa kujituma. And that's all that matters. That's the reason as why like these kids usually roots for her, hata papa twins. And one thing that I know for sure is that, just as I told in my previous video, don't expect that maybe when he visits, they will post blah, blah, blah. Maybe they can just decide, you know what, on this, we are not taking that route. Who knows? But I can tell you for sure that, the fact that Obi anapendanga watoto, Obinna anasaidianga watoto wenye hata si wake. Ni watoto wangapi Obinna analipianga school fees? Ni watoto wangapi Obinna na make sure wako sawa? A girl by the name Chantel, mpaka mama yake by the way anafanyanga kazi kwa Obinna TV Studios. These are not Obinna's relatives. But the fact that this guy akona hiyo roho, unaona, akona hiyo roho like, yeye anatakanga tu kuona watoto wako sawa. Yeye anatakanga tu kuona watoto like, hakuna kitu amekosa. And that's why unaona, fan anaweza kuja andike comment kama inaende. Because hata fan anajua hata nikiandika si mimi tu napenda demo wa Facebook, si hata Lola anampenda, si hata Brianna anampenda, hata Obinna, si hata Ada anampenda, si hata baby Ella anampenda. And that's all that matters. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, at the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for today. And you know what? Today niko na surprise. So kwa zile tu nini zangu za kushoot, kuimba Obinna na demo wa Facebook, nikapatana na timu Obinna na timu wa demo wa Facebook. Damn! Acheni wasalimie.
Hi guys, I'm Tabitha Modoni. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for supporting our girl Mima, team demo wa Facebook, team Obinna. You can support me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tabitha Njeri Muthoni.
Hi guys, this is my girl Joyce Ridho. You can follow me in YouTube. You subscribe at Joyce Ridho and Team Obinna, Team Dema Facebook.
Hi guys, I'm Joje, TikTok, Joje 2019. Follow me there and keep on supporting our girl Mima, Team Demo Facebook and Obinna and Obinna show. And thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for today. You've officially met Gangang, name on Facebook, Gangang Obinna. That is Tabitha. We have Joyce and we have Tabitha. And we all love Obinna and them on Facebook. From us, it's a bye-bye.
Bye.